Did I like it? Did I didn't like it? What do you really need to know about cruising before you actually sail away? Does your cruise line actually matters when you're a first-time cruiser? What are the things that you look forward when you go on a cruise? Those are things I'm gonna be covering on this video, so stay tuned. Also, just want to let you know that every single week I'm gonna be posting videos about cruises, and of course I'm sailing away very soon. So if you want to discover which cruise I'm gonna go on, please subscribe, stay tuned, because I'm gonna bring you along, share you everything, because baby, I came to stay. Let's get started. Hey cruisers, I'm Kai and welcome to Energy Travel Ventures. On this channel, my first video, I will be talking about my experience on the Freedom of the Sea with Royal Caribbean. That was my very first experience cruising. I was very afraid of, going on a cruise. I was very skeptical. I didn't want to go on a thing in the water, and I always have, this thoughts of what about if something happened in the water, if the thing like sinks, and all these crazy ideas that we make in our mind. And finally my partner convinced me to go on a cruise for my birthday last year in August 9th. We sailed away from Miami on a 4-day cruise to the Bahamas, and a perfect day at Coco Cay Royal Caribbean private island. Fun fact, before I got into it, as we were approaching to the port, I was very nervous, like thinking if something happened in the water, if I would get a sickness, because I heard from so many people getting sick during their cruise, and I didn't want to get sick. The embarkation process was really straightforward, and we did have the KEEP program by Royal Caribbean. So this is what you get with the KEEP program on your Royal Caribbean cruise. You get priority access during the key designated arrival time. Your carry-on bag is delivered to your stateroom, which is awesome, so you don't have to worry about carrying your bag around the ship. If you just want to explore once you get on, they deliver the carry-on bag for you at your stateroom. You get exclusive welcome lunch in the main dining room featuring the kids' signature menu, and that was the first thing I took advantage of these programs. As soon as I got on the ship, I went to the main dining room and have like a, this lunch. It was very private. With the KEEP program, you also get priority departure at tender ports of call from the ship to shore. On the embarkation day, which is the day that everybody hates, you can enjoy an exclusive a la carte breakfast and choose departure. So this program, I feel that the benefits are really good if you just want to skip a lot of things, if you get a lot of anxiety and you just want to enjoy your cruise and don't have so many things in your mind. So do I recommend it? Yes, 100%, because it gives you that priority. Having your carry-on bags delivered to your stateroom, and you just like enjoy and explore. That was the one thing that I really enjoy about the KEEP program. The muster drill process was really easy, very straightforward. We went to our designated area, they explained us what to do, and we also had a video on in our stateroom that we just watch and explain it, like everything that you needed in case of an emergency. And I'm not gonna lie, when I walked in the room, the first thing I looked forward for was the life jackets, and I was playing around like maybe I should sleep with this, but you really don't need to sleep with that. If like that was maybe an extra. As like time passed by and the energy, the music, I was feeling more comfortable being in the ship, and our room was ready even before we sail away. That was awesome. Shout out to Royal Caribbean for like delivering rooms super early. I don't know if they do this every single time or it was because we had the KEEP program. So we got into the room and I got the big surprise. My partner also got the birthday package. They would decor your room if you are celebrating your birthday on a Royal Caribbean. It was really sweet. Love the decoration, and I had a birthday cake in my room. I had some fruits, and we had a balcony, which was also another plus. First time cruisers, I didn't want to feel claustrophobic, so the balcony definitely helped me a lot to have that experience of going, taking some fresh air, looking at seeing the views from our room was amazing, and waking up every single day to the sunrise and looking the ports from my room was amazing. Exploring the room, Amenities were there. Bathroom was, you know, a decent size for a cruise ship. I expected to be smaller than that because I heard people talk about a smaller bathroom in a cruise ship, and even though for me, you know, you can see my size, so it was perfect for both of us, and the room was very spacious. Like, I didn't expect this room to be this big, so it wasn't even 4 o'clock yet. So what we decided was like walk around the ship and see what was happening. So people were already in the pool and the buffet. This ship has 10 pools and water pools and a spot, 22 bars, clubs, and lounges, and a float rider. So there's a lot of entertainment. Plus, also have the Sorrento Pizzeria, which is an iconic pizzeria in all Royal Caribbean ships. There was an activity going on every single time. There was always something to do. And the first thing that I grabbed was a glass of Prosecco to kick the cruise as we walk around the ship. Ship was very cute. These are some pictures that I took. Very like colorful, so many spaces, and the egg chairs was one of my favorite ones. Very beautiful for you to just like chill and enjoy. There was music. I heard like Royal Caribbean didn't play music. They do play music, so it was fun. So it was really fun. I really enjoy. It was time to sail away, and then during the sail away party, we didn't actually went to the top deck. We stayed in the room and we watched or like sail away from the room because we had a balcony, so the experience was like really great. After that, we got ready for dinner. Everybody on the ship was like really nice. They also sang happy birthday to me. That was very sweet. That night we also experienced on the Studio B of the Freedom of the Sea the skate show. I was so amazed at how in the world you will ever experience a show like this in a cruise. First up was Coco Cay in the Bahamas, Royal Caribbean private island. I was waiting for the moment. We got ready, went to have breakfast at the buffet, went down to the very first deck of the ship. That's where you get off, and right by the side of our Freedom of the Sea ship, there was the Independent of the Seas, which is, I think, sister or brother of Freedom of the Seas. As we walk to the Coco Cay, you can see how colorful everything is. They welcome all the guests with music, the ladies with the Bahamas dresses, like singing and dancing. If you have the dream package, they include your alcoholic beverages. That will also works here on Coco Cay. This island feature everything: water park, different areas. They also have a pool where most of the party was happening in that pool. Music. We did not stay at the pool because it was a little bit too crowded for me, so we went to the other side of the island. Definitely in the future we'd love to come back to Coco Cay and explore more, maybe do the water parks. We went back to the ship and we spent the rest of our day in the adult area. We also took a nap there in the chairs. I went inside the pool. It was great and it wasn't too crowded. We had a space, and we also went to the water pools or jacuzzi a couple times. So that was awesome because this cruise is it has a decent size. Like I mentioned, it was built in 2006. So after dinner, we did hang out on deck 4 outside the theater, close to the theater where the piano bar is. They have different games every night, and I am pretty much like a really nice interaction with their audience. So they like play music and they make you sing again, like karaoke night. It was really fun. And yes, in this video I was singing like oh my god, I had so much fun. And they said I look like Prince, so I don't know, you guys judge and let me know on the comment if you think I look like Prince. But it was very fun coming to the piano bar. We hang out there a couple times, so if you love music, karaoke, live music, and enjoy a couple drinks while you're having conversation and playing with your friends, definitely visit the piano bar, which is on deck 4 on the Freedom of the Seas. After we hang out there, we went to Studio B where the fun was kicking off for that night, and they have the adults game that is very iconic in the Royal Caribbean. So if you have been in the Royal Caribbean, you know what I'm talking about. And yes, I participated in the games. The next day, we were at Nassau, Bahamas. If you are in a 4-day cruise, to the Bahamas, you most likely will be stopping at Nassau, Bahama. We did not book an excursion for this port. We just try to get off of the ship and explore Nassau pretty much a walking distance. There are lots of vendors. You can do so many things within inside the port. They have all these little like houses for vendors where you can shop, you can get your hair done, you can eat, you can drink. You can also walk outside the port and go to the different restaurants, maybe have a coconut drink. There's also a walking distance beach that I discovered on my second ship experience, which is coming on my next video, and I'm gonna talk about that. How can you get there? But basically what we did was explore, drink, take picture. We went to Starbucks, and Starbucks has a really like small area. I mean, that's basically their sitting area is on the second floor. They also have like an outside area, a little balcony where you can also enjoy the little view of that street. It was very fun. This is where I took that picture. So I would recommend get off of the ship. Like, I know you have everything there and sometimes you feel lazy, but why not get off of the ship, take some picture. And if you book an excursion, or if you have booked an excursion, which one do you recommend here from Nassau, Bahama? Obviously, I have not done an excursion yet, so I will not give you any tips on that. But once I do, yes. That was the last day of the ship after we depart from Nassau, Bahama. So it was like a sea day, most likely, until we make it to Miami. It was a lot of entertainment for the last day. For last day, they had the silent disco, which was very fun, interesting. My first silent disco, and I was dancing with someone that I met in the cruise, someone that I met there, and we danced the whole night, and it was a really cool experience. And in general, yes to cruising, yes, I have changed so many of my mindsets about cruising, and it's so addicted. I don't know why. I always heard that people talking like, oh, wait until you go on a cruise, you're gonna get so addicted. It's because you have everything in there. You don't have to worry about an itinerary, doing everything on your own and finding things to do. And of course, we're gonna be talking about package, what you need to bring to your cruise, what did I pack, and all of that in my next video. And like I say, I will be cruising soon in September, so you might want to stay subscribed to the channel and finding out what ship I'm going and where I'm going, because this time it's gonna be a 7-day cruise and I'm gonna bring you guys with me. So stay tuned for next week video. My name is Sky Energy. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, and follow me on this adventure. I see you on the next episode. Bye bye.